Hey guys, Vince here. We're going to be doing something slightly different today. I'm going to show you guys how to rush for 8 peaks as Belegar. So I've already put out a guide showing how to expand in the starting area and how to basically just take over kind of everything. Because you don't need 8 peaks. There's a lot of money around in your area. And you're naturally going to migrate over towards 8 peaks anyways, because most of our enemies take us that way. But for those brave few who want 8 peaks as quick as they can, I'll show you how I do it in under 20 turns. It's not overly hard. The only reason I say not to do it is just because the mess that you leave behind, and you end up making Ika and Aranessa more powerful than she needs to be. Yeah. But anyways, doesn't matter. We will keep on keeping on, eh? So take the money. We'll push on. Just do the standard stuff for now. We will take the Confederation. Now, we want to recruit some miners. Let us begin. Begin tunneling this one over, this army. We'll upgrade that, and then just go tool makers, or sorry, trinket makers everywhere. Because there's no point trying to upgrade any of this area just because we can't. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, we can't hold on to any of this area because if we send Belegar out, you know, there's no point trying to even hold it. Now, we can get lucky a little bit later. If we can do it quick enough, you can potentially hold it if you can get walls up in the provincial capital. But it doesn't always quite work out that way. So you just kind of got to play by ear. And we're not going to give any money away because we need to hold on to as much money as we can. Alright, as for the skills, we need to get Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike is going to be our jam. And for the rest of them, it doesn't really matter what you pick. It's all up to you. Although I will recommend maxing out Rune of Wrath, because that will come in handy later. In terms of if we're going to be doing some cheese or not, there may be a little bit of cheese that we have to do. But it all kind of just depends on the AI and how RNG kind of falls. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. In my test runs, it's been about 50-50 whether we've had to do it or not. So we'll see how we go. It's a lot of RNG when it involves 8 peaks. But yeah. Right. Bring him to there.
Let us be about this.
Yeah, Carrick is all. If you can get walls into here quick enough, and if we can get 8 peaks quick enough, because the fastest I've been able to capture 8 peaks is on my best run so far has been about turn 17. But again, you need the stars to kind of align for you, and it's just, yeah, it doesn't really. I think if you can get to like, I don't know, under 20 turns, good enough.
Thirsts for war. Our ancestors would be proud.
Alright, so let's now fix up the army. We want to give that.
I'm going.
Take them. I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright.
My axe thirsts for
Yeah,
war.
okay, we're gonna get rid of all this. We can't afford it.
If you dare, for the wisdom of setting forth.
Belegar there for the
True
replenishment.
king of peaks.
Now, I will say, you know, guys, if you do manual battle these, you can save your replenishment and save some turns. I'm just not doing it just because it's just easier for the video if I just quickly get through it. A lot of the battles aren't really that hard, so.
I stand defiant.
Now, we want to pick up. Yeah, one more archer will do. So we're going about 3 turns. That's how much time we're going to lose. Just because we've got to replenish. So, you know, do fight. It doesn't matter too much. As long as you get it under 20 turns, it's good enough. But if you want to be one of those really hardcore races, then yes, do fight every battle. But I am lazy.
Iron hammer.
I'm that lazy that I'm just gonna throw them together, and it'll be probably quicker just to do this. Alright, we'll take the crossbows.
It shall be done.
Yeah, unfortunately, because we leave, we just end up giving free land essentially to Ikit and Aranessa, and you know, if you stay here and solidify this area, you take them out fairly quickly, both of them, and they're quite annoying to deal with late game. So that's why I recommend, you know, just not rush if you're trying to do a proper campaign. But doesn't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, if you go to 8 peaks, you can build up from there, and you'll become strong enough. It's just you're just creating 2 powerhouses here. It puts a lot more pressure on the Empire and Britannia. Generally, they don't really last very long.
Seeking vengeance.
Alright. So turn 6, not too bad. We probably could have moved last turn if we fought the battles.
I am Belegar.
That's
True
fine.
king of the
Now, I'm gonna throw you guys a curveball, and you guys can make the decision. You can go the direct path, which is this way, but then you run the risk of
very well. I will do as you ask.
running into Wurzag and him declaring war. Now, if you want to take the safer path, but it takes an extra 2 turns, unfortunately, then you kind of got to go around this way and come back down. It is better to not get Wurzag to declare war, because he will just chase. He will chase. You're going to end up at war with him anyways, so if you want to take him out along the way, definitely can. I did do that, but it takes about an extra 5 to 10 turns to just... It just takes too much time. Because the longer you wait, the harder it gets to get to 8 peaks. Because 8 peaks, in the beginning here, you kind of get slapped a lot.
Make your proposal. My longbeards grumble so sure.
And so you want to take advantage of them getting hit, because you got one of the rat factions hits it pretty hard. Sometimes if you get lucky, you'll get there and they'll have plague there as well, which makes our job even easier. But like I said, there's a lot of RNG over in that area, so just depends what you get. Take the leadership. So we're sitting on some good money as well. It's alright if we take a little bit of attrition. There's a town here, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but we've got to take that first. So what we can do is we can bait the army that's in here out. Kill that army and then it's just garrison left. Like I said, it's very, very RNG on how this all plays out here, the situation. Sometimes the second army isn't there, sometimes it is. So every run that I've had is a little bit different, but it's fine. Now you might be asking, you know, why I'm not building anything. I'm trying to just save as much money as we can, because you got to leave yourself open for variables. You can start upgrading your other province to get walls in that main settlement. But I found that a lot of time you need the money. You need the money. You don't know what happens. Unexpected things always pop up and you might need to do some rush recruitment. So we were lucky here. We caught one of his armies in here napping.
To battle, Lord of the England, true king of 8 peaks.
Take this ancestral grudge because it just makes things a lot nicer. Max that out.
I stand defiant.
So what we can do now, we can global 3 units, so smash them together and smash them together, and we'll do 2, 2, 1. We got the money, so we may as well. So we've been pretty lucky this run. No one's really declared war on us other than Ickett. Normally Aranessa has pole drives us by now, but
Very well, I will do as you ask.
so now we've got to heal up. So I mentioned a little bit of cheesing before. So if you get in a situation where you're up to here, right? There's the main. He's got an army stuck in Carrick 8 Peaks.
Mighty Lord, a great adventure beckons.
Now,
Be wary though, for while the
what you
potential
do then
rewards
is you
are
wait.
great,
He'll
so
recruit
too
another
are the
lord, and as soon as he puts a lord out here, then you can attack the little lord because of lightning strike.
Belegar,
Even though we don't have it. Normally there's a little bit more fighting that you do on the way. If you want to, you can hit, like, if you really want to, you could have hit Stone Mine or hit something along the way. Generally it's been a little bit more fighting. I got pretty lucky getting Vallejo as I did. But yeah, you just hit the Lord because you got lightning strike, then you just walk your whole army over to the reinforcement point and just stack them there. But we won't need to do that, I don't think. So I think we can just siege them because we've got Wallbreaker and the blue line. We can just siege them out.
true king.
Ah, we lost our recruitment. It's okay. We'll take some Slayers instead.
Lord of the
So I'm gonna wait one more turn. So I just want the hammers to be a little bit more. can begin the siege next turn, I think.
Lun's heir, true king of 8 peaks. On to
Oh,
vengeance.
so there is an army. So what I might do is we'll do a little bait.
Our ancestors would be proud.
So we got unlucky. Normally this little army gets recruited right outside, but we didn't get that happen this time, so it's okay.
I shall avenge them.
There's Wurzak now. So now we're on a time crunch. Now we've got to take 8 peaks, so we might have to just push it next turn. Did he just do what I think he did? Yes, he did. Beautiful. Okay.
Revenge incarnate.
Walk in. Alright, now we are just gonna siege it.
For the Dammer's crown.
He'll have to push out or cop our mighty attrition, so I don't care if that other army takes out of the little city, it is what it is.
Have you come to pledge me your loyalty?
What you got? Yeah, I'll give you a bit of military access. He didn't push out, so he's just gonna cop big attrition.
To battle.
Enough to push him? No, not quite yet.
Gully, attack.
So now we just wait. We're nearly there, guys.
By my hammer, I should slay you.
Bring him.
Try. You can keep on keeping on for all I care. See, this is that attrition I was talking about. They just
Let's go.
walk, just absolutely and smash down. Still not enough. Just walk in. If we have to have the battle, we could manually do it. Let's see. Take the money. We're gonna need it for all the rebuilding.
I am Belegar. Kill him.
Oof.
For our forefathers.
I reckon next turn we'll be able to do it. I mean, again, if you want to just manually fight it, go for it. I'm super lazy. We don't need to. I'm happy just to keep working him down with the attrition.
The Carrack Peaks.
Boom. There we go. Carrick, 8 peaks, 19 turns. Could have been a little bit quicker if we fought some of those battles manually, but
Belegar Ironhammer.
I am way too lazy for that. What do we get? We can't do any of these ones. How good are these buildings, eh? Oh, that's fat. Solidify our holdings by putting up some gates. Alright, we can actually get some units now for a change. So I'm gonna keep the slaves because there is that army. Nah, they shouldn't be able to get us. How much recruiting? Yeah, keep them for now, just so we can replenish up. What can we do over here? What's going on? Is it worth? Is it worth, guys? Doesn't really matter, does it? Our bros didn't really last. This is what I'm talking about. Our NS is so strong, it's just gonna walk over us. So it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I am gonna leave it here. Just a nice little quick short one. So that's how simple it is. Yeah. This is the lazy way of doing it. If you want to, yeah, you can definitely improve that time. But who wants to do that? Anyways, I'll leave it there. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Catch you.